So not everybody forgives and not everybody forgets. Like, you don't expect people to forgive you when you keep repeating the same thing over and over again. So people don't understand what forgiveness is. What they understand is revenge. So let's dive into this video. Welcome to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining, and if you're a returning subscriber, I love you. Thank you for always clicking on my videos to watch. Please turn on your notification button so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be the first person to get it. And if you have not subscribed, do want to subscribe to this channel, okay? Thank you. So let's dive into this video. Let's hit the head on the nail and the nail on the head. You see, this thing called forgiveness, not everybody forgives. There are people who don't understand what forgiveness is. There are people who understand revenge. There are people who, you see revenge, they're in a relationship with revenge. They're in a relationship, like, you see that part of the Bible that said an eye for an eye. They are married to it, they are living with it, they eat with it, you know. So what I'm trying to say is, when you're hurting people, know how you go about hurting people. You don't expect someone to you don't expect to keep hurting and then the person keeps letting go. Like you always say that Jesus said you should forgive 700 times 7 or 7 times 700, whatever he said, whatever it is. We are not Jesus. We are human beings. We are only emulating, like he said, we should emulate him. So not everybody will emulate him. And again, you don't just keep hurting people and expect them to keep forgiving and forgiving. Yeah? Yeah, so there are things you don't just do purposely. There are things you don't just deliberately do and expect people to let go. Now, I have something that happened. A friend who duped a friend of 1 million naira. I'm a Nigerian, so a friend duped a friend of 1 million naira. A friend asked him, I have shared this story here before, but for those that didn't get to watch it, I would like to share it again. A friend, this is not two best friends actually. So one of them is in Switzerland and one of them is in Nigeria. So the one in Switzerland, his brother is looking for a job, and because the one in Nigeria works in the university where he wants his brother to get a job. So the one in Nigeria told the one in Switzerland that there is an opportunity for a job, blah blah blah, that it will cost him 1 million naira. And the one in Switzerland gave him the money to help his brother get a job, since he was working directly with the vice chancellor of the university. He didn't get that job. He was asking him for the money and he was like playing him, wasn't going straight to the point. And to think that that one in Switzerland, because this one in Nigeria is his best friend, he took him as his responsibility. He got married before the one in Switzerland, but child wasn't coming forth. They didn't have a child. So the one in Switzerland, being worried after having 2 children and his best friend doesn't have a child, asked him, what is the problem? What is going on? Is it from you or the wife? What is the problem? Have you gone to the hospital? And the one in Nigeria said that yes, they have gone to the hospital. They said it is fibroid, and they will take it will cost them 250,000 to do an operation for the fibroid. So the one in Switzerland, because it's his best friend, counted 300,000 and gave him, that is 1.3 million. The 300,000 is, don't give me back, I don't need it. Take it, since that is what it will take to take care of your wife and she can be able to have a child. To cut the long story short, this man did not do it. When the friend in Switzerland asked him, he said that he saw where they said herbs is better, that she should take herbs, that the herbs will shrink it, blah blah blah. Now give me back the money, the 1 million naira I gave you for the job. And you know, he was just not coming forth with it. It happened that he has, you know, spent the money. And now you come back telling him you're sorry, blah blah blah. You see, there are relationships you don't just ruin because of what you will get at the moment. There are things you don't just do because of what you will get at the moment. Sometimes just let your greed go. Act with your conscience. Now this friend is back asking the other one, the one in Switzerland, that he's sorry, blah blah blah. And to think that that one that spent that money isn't remorseful. He's not remorseful. That's to tell you that he's been looking for a way to dupe his friend. But what am I trying to say in this thing? What I'm trying to say is now he's coming back begging. He's sorry, he's one, but he's not genuine. When someone trusts you, please, in as much as you see this, the world is so biased right now that you can't even trust yourself. The world is so biased right now that you don't even know what will happen the next minute with your mom, because your mom could also, betray you, or your dad. So the world is so biased now that you don't even trust you and the people around you. So when someone brings out that little instinct of trust in him or her and give it to you to hold, don't betray it, because it is rare to see people who trust people these days. And please, when they entrust that thing to you, don't ruin it. Some people are so greedy to the extent that the finger that is in their mouth that is feeding them, like it is still in their mouth giving them food, they bite it. And you don't think, if I bite this finger now, what happens to my next meal, maybe in the next 3 or 4 minutes? What happens to my next meal in the next 4 days? You just want to ruin the relationship at the moment and forget the future. Some people forgive, some don't forgive. Some only believe in revenge. So whenever you're doing something to someone, be it by words, by action, or whatever, please, mind. Don't even hurt anybody at all. Because you don't even know. The person you think you know very well, no, forget it, he can't do it. Forget it, she can't do it. Forget it, no, forget it, she can't even kill a fly. Forget. That person might actually, do what you don't even expect. So mind how you hurt people. Mind how you treat people. Mind how you talk to people. Words have a way of ruining people's lives more than the actions. So mind how you do and treat people. They said, do to others what you want them to do to you. If you like people running their mouth on you, fine, you can do that. But if you like respect, if you like people treating you nice, do the same, return the same energy. You don't give up what you don't have and expect to get something good in return. No, you don't do that. Give what you have and you get it back in return. You cannot give up what you don't have, expect to get something nice. No. Okay, so I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification button. Turn on the notification button so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be the first person to get it. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope this word gets somewhere to you, to know that you don't just hurt people and expect them to let go. Some people are not like that. We are all different beings. Okay, thank you and see you next time. Bye.